This video is the only video you need to watch on top-down analysis to become a profitable trader. Now, in few minutes, I'm going to be explaining to you guys how top-down analysis works step by step on how to actually trade this top-down analysis. Now, this top-down analysis concept is a strategy whereby you go to the higher time frame like monthly, weekly, and daily to see the bigger picture of what is happening on the chart. Then you come to a lower time frame like the 4 hour, 1 hour, and 15 minutes to enter your market to place your entries, right? Look for possible trade entries in this lower time frame. Now guys, this is a trading analysis. This is episode 4 video, the fourth video that I've dropped on trading analysis, right? You can go and watch my previous trade analysis, and you can subscribe also, because I literally used to come to this YouTube channel every week or every 2 weeks to drop a video of trade analysis that I'm actually taking, a possible trade I'm looking out to take. So you can also subscribe, so whenever I drop this video, you can also watch it and take advantage of these massive moves. Right now, without any further ado, let's jump in. Now guys, looking at this higher time frame, as you can see, I'm actually analyzing GBP USD, and we are actually in the weekly time frame. Okay, this is the weekly time frame. Now if you look at this market now, you can see that market, the bigger picture is telling us that the market is going down. It's actually downtrend, right? That's what the bigger picture is showing us, right? Okay. Now, as you can see, the market has already came to this particular level right here and give us a double top, right? Now, this is good. Like, analyzing your trade from higher time frame gives you a bigger picture, because if you are in 15 minutes, 1 hour, you might not actually see this particular double top, right? So, but now we can actually see and identify that there's an obstacle right here. Now we have to go to the daily time frame, right? Go over to the daily time frame. Then we are going to draw a resistance right here. Okay. So we're going to draw a resistance right here. Now, as you can see, we are seeing the double top clearly right now. Now, what else that do we need to do? As you can see, if you pay attention, you can see that the market came here, gave us a double top. You all know what double top means. That market is likely to reverse, right? And the market also gave us a head and shoulder. Okay, this is the shoulder, this is the head, this is another shoulder right here. Now, we have to go to the 4 hour time frame to see the recent trend, the current trend of the market, because 4 hour is where you see the recent trend of the market, right? And 1 hour and 15 minutes is where you take a trade, right? So you guys can also see, if I pull up my this thing, if I pull this thing, so you can see that market gave us, this is shoulder, this is head, this is shoulder. Now head and shoulder is a chart pattern, it's a reversal chart pattern that whenever you see it in the market, just know that the market is likely to reverse. And if you pay attention, market made a high right here, came here and gave us a lower high, then came here, instead of market to come and give us a higher high right here, the market came here and gave us a lower high. Okay, the market came here and gave us a lower low. Now the market is about to come and put some another lower high right here, put another lower high right here, before the market now came and put another lower low. So at least that's what I'm projecting that the market is going to do in the next weeks. Okay, in next week, right? By the time that you're watching this video, that's what I'm projecting that the market is obviously going to do. But market has its own right, it has its own moves. Market can literally break this resistance and continue higher. As far as we stay below this particular level right here, this particular resistance, market is obviously going to drop. So what do we do? How do we even enter this trade? Now you're going to go to your 1 hour time frame. You go to your 1 hour time frame, then you can pull up your trend line. You can pull up your trend line like this. So you can see the market is already reacting. Now the market is already reacting to this area already. The market is already reacting to this area. Now for extra confirmation, I'm not just going to take this trade from here. Okay, as you can see, the 1 hour time frame is where you come for trade entries. As you can see now, when we come to this 1 hour time frame, as you can see, there's a lot of trade entries, right? If someone would have entered market from here, and some people also would have entered the market from here, now looking for a potential selling opportunity to the downside. Now I'm not going to take this trade from here. Today is literally Sunday. I'm actually shooting this video on Sunday and I don't trade on Mondays, right? So I'm not going to take this trade. I'm going to wait for extra confirmation, and the extra confirmation that I'm waiting for is the market to come and take this particular low. If this market come and take this particular low and potentially retest in this neckline, okay, you can see this area is actually a neckline. It's called a neckline. So if market can obviously come to this head and shoulder neckline, which is this area, break, retest here, then I will know that the market is officially selling, and this area is going to be my take profit right here. I'm expecting the market to drop from this area. I'm expecting the market to drop from this area to here. That is a potential 250 pips move, right? And also I'm not expecting it to actually drop lower, but let's come to this particular level right now. Let's come to this particular level. Then after market hits this level, we can now actually know what else to do, right? So guys, that's it for GBP USD. Now I'm going over to GBP card. Now if you have been following my previous analysis, you know that I talked about GBP card. I was saying, I was hyping GBP card, that GBP card is going to come over to this particular area, right? I was hyping it, overhyping it, and eventually we almost touched that particular area. As you can see, this area was my TP, and I was telling you guys that I took this trade from around this area, that my TP was here. Now, for most of you that don't know, I actually took out my trade right here. When I started seeing this sign, the market is coming down, I took out my trade. Now, for most of you that have not yet watched that video, let me give you a recap of how I was able to catch this trade. Now, you guys know I'm big on using Fibonacci retracement. As you guys can see, when the market came to this particular area, as you can see, the support was lining up, and the trend line and support, everything was on point in this area. That was how I knew that the market is going to reverse and start coming up, right? My take profit is actually high, around like 1.89. I'm expecting the market to come to that high, okay? But market can obviously do whatever it wants to do. So guys, if you're actually watching this trade, the market is coming to this high. Now, I am not going to take this trade right now. I'm not going to take this trade right now. I'm going to wait for the market to come and break this level, the resistance right now. Waiting for market to come and break, retest, then I will shoot it to the upside. I'm favoring the upside right now. But if the market comes to this particular level, and start giving us some funny reaction, right? Then I'm going to wait patiently for the market to obviously come and break this my trend line. That's why I draw this trend line. If it breaks my trend line and I see a retest, I'll obviously shoot it to the downside, right? So you have to be ready. Wherever the market wants to move, you have to be ready to take it. So guys, just pay attention to this level. This level is what's going to define what is going to happen in GBP card. If it breaks this level, guys, expect the market to come to 1.8912. I said it here. And what's the potential move? Now this is 350 pips move. I'm calling it out here now. You guys should stay tuned, right? So guys, this is BTC USD, right? This is going to be our last analysis for the day. In my last video, in my last analysis, I was talking about why this market to reverse in this particular area. I mean, if you pull up your Fibonacci retracement 2, if you draw it from the recent low to the recent high, you're going to see that the market came to this 61 and 50% retracement region, which is this area, and started trending upward. Now let me go to 1 hour and 4 hour time frame to show you guys. And I was predicting that this BTC USD was coming to 120,000, right? That's what I predicted. And as you can see, the market is going with full force. That was when the market was around here, around like 80 something thousand dollars. Now guys, let me go to a lower time frame to show you guys what is actually happening, because I'm using top down analysis to analyze this. Now this is weekly time frame. As you can see, the overall perspective, the market came here, gave us high, came here, gave us a lower high, and the market is about to come and give us another higher high, right? So we've already seen the higher perspective and where the market is actually going. So I'm going to go to a 4 hour time frame. Now guys, if you pay attention, if you watched my last video, the market was around here, I drew my horizontal line here and here, and I say that if the market breaks this resistance right here, that I'm going to wait for a retest on top of the resistance. I'm going to wait for a retest, then buy. Then if market breaks this my support, I'm going to wait for a retracement to this area, then I will sell. But if the market breaks up, I'll wait for a retracement, then I will buy. Then as you can see, market was just dancing, it was just ranging inside this my line, and eventually the market broke. As you can see in this area, eventually the market market broke and started going up. Now I was not able to actually enter this trade from here because I was waiting for a retest and retest did not happen, so the market just started trending upward. I actually missed the entry, but no problem because we are still going to find obviously another entry. I'm still going to find a possible trade entries because market is not running right now. Guys, if you pay attention now, you can see that BTC USD is flying obviously. Now let me go to a daily time frame because I want to show you guys something. Now as you can see, I'm expecting this BTC USD to come down. I'm expecting it to come down, maybe come down to this particular level and start trending because the market has already created an imbalance, right? An imbalance, from the way I understand it, is when the market is moving in a linear momentum, okay, without like the market retracing back. The market is meant to move in a wave-like form, right? But as you can see, the market is just like trending upwards. Now, what do I mean by wave-like form? Now, if you look at this particular trade, you see that the market was making lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. That was what the market was making right here. Each time that the market gives us a lower low, the market also goes up and give us a lower high. Okay, that's what we call in a wave-like form. But if you look at this particular trade, the market was just going up, as you can see. There was no any retracement to go up, retracement, as you can see, market was still going up. So from this area to this particular area, this gave us an imbalance. Now, if you pay attention to this particular area, as you can see also, market was giving us higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. And when market broke to this particular level, as you can see, this particular area, the market was moving in a linear momentum. Market was just, you can see all this big candle, there was no any visible retracement, right? And this created an imbalance. And what's an imbalance? Market always comes back to this imbalance to test it, to test that level. Market comes to fulfill that imbalance, right? Now as you can see, market took its time and was just doing its thing, and eventually the market obviously came and fill up this particular imbalance, right? Market came and fulfilled this imbalance, right? And we are seeing the same thing happening right here. We are seeing the same thing happening right here. As you can see, this place has created an imbalance. Now I'm waiting for market to obviously come down and fulfill this imbalance before it starts going up. But you guys know BTC USD is crazy. The market can obviously break this particular high and still start trending upwards. As you can see, it took time for the market to obviously come and fulfill this imbalance, right? So it might take time for market to come and fulfill this particular imbalance also, or it might not take time, right? So we all just have to be open-minded. So I'm actually not going to be taking this trade. Maybe if the market take out this particular high and retest, maybe I'll consider buying to 120, right? But for now, I'm actually expecting the market to like give us a retracement to this downside, to this particular level. Then I will now shoot it upward. Or I can also take advantage of the move. Now, if this market decide to if this market decide to fall, how can you even like jump on the trade? Now pay attention to this particular area. Don't take a trade once the market is making a higher high and lower high. Now what am I even saying in this particular essence? Now guys, as you can see, market is making higher high, higher low, right? Making a higher high, higher low, and market is making another equal high right here. Now guys, don't take trade from me, don't take sell from me. As you can see, market is obviously giving you a buying momentum. Wait for the market to obviously just come and give you a lower low, then you sell. Now if the market did not give you any lower low, just know that the market is still bullish. Now thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe, turn on the post notification, and leave a comment in this particular video. Thank you. I love you guys.